I think this is the part where I'm supposed to say, and we're live. Thanks, Bering. Good evening, everyone. I have no real plan with this. I might drop the link to this in the chat if anyone notices I'm streaming anyway. I figured I'd take advantage of just planned, actually. I was meant to be doing a Patreon, but so I've dropped the link on Discord, and maybe someone will join. If not, I will throw the link to this in the chat if anyone's up for a chat anyway. Give me a small opportunity to talk about a few changes I might be introducing soon. I've been holding off on them for a while because I thought milestones. I thought if I can reach them, then I can start using them. And I used Patreon to pay for some of this. For example, I've got this avatar you see now, the one on the couch. Was it SETI? Like it matters. The avatar was paid, I paid $25 for them. Yeah, Christina's very good about that. And she's doing the updated version on the hello chat. She's doing an updated stud version because a few patrons felt that the standing version with various expressions would be, well, more entertaining. I think I'm going to invite Wrath, if Wrath's free. Yeah, also, Undoomed very kindly made me a new intro, which hopefully in the future I'll be able to use. Because I have no life. Because it will be more relevant to what I'm making. And let's see if it's free. I also have a new backdrop, and I'm waiting for the avatar to be finished before I can start using it. I think Laura's talking over me, damn her.
Sorry, I just realized I was on mute.
Woman! Well, I see from the link. Are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank fuck, Wrath. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing.
I haven't spoken to you in ages.
Cool. I had no idea how well the microphone would work on this headset. I just picked up fucking Skull Candy wireless headset.
It's been ages since I've spoken to you. How you been?
It's been far too long. I've been all right. Been doing some interesting things. Been kind of scaling back on how often I upload though, because I'm trying to kind of reinvent the wheel, so to speak, because I realized I've been rolling on a square.
Productive.
Well, productive is perhaps the wrong word, because I haven't made any finalized decisions. I've just been rolling things around in my head, mostly.
Well, better that than considering deleting a channel. I know a couple who have thought about that.
Well, I mean, that idea did come up, but I really enjoy the getting feedback on my ideas. So if nothing else, I'm still going to put out content just to have those discussions in the comments.
Yeah, that's kind of the best part.
Oh yeah, for me, that's more important than sub count. Is the reason I care about sub count is because I like more people to have more opinions, more ideas bouncing off, and just more communication. That's why I started in the first place.
Yeah, audience engagement's the best part. I know that I've spoken to Irate Bear a few times, and he absolutely hates it because they're beasts to him. They treat him like trash. It's brilliant. And I know that Ranting Monkey, he likes the engagement. There are some who I was listening to I think it was Gemini and the White YouTuber stream. They were talking about how their subs don't give them shit when they say stupid things. It's a good thing.
Like how they basically have yes men in their subs, or
I'm sure there are sycophants, but they've got people. There are subs that just call them out on anything stupid they say.
Oh well, I mean, I want that. As I grow, I hope I get more of that, because sometimes I'll make videos where, not overtly, but I notice that my point isn't per se a strong one, or that I'm not really backing my points with anything, and no one will say anything about it. I was like, huh. That's concerning.
It kind of takes the wind out of you a little, doesn't it? You kind of want the reaction.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to say it, but there's at least a couple of my videos where I've done that on purpose, where I've intentionally said something that I consider to be stupid or at least not backed by anything, and nothing.
I'll come throw shade on your channel if you want. No bother.
So I'm gonna rename the channel "Try Not to Cringe," and
I've often found like
if you can make any comments that are not quality based, I'll be happy to respond to them.
Right. The only time I ever get comments on quality or abuse is whenever I try to be funny. Oh, that just fuck all of you.
Oh yeah. I'm funnier when I don't mean to be than when I'm going for it. Like, that's how I know I could never do stand-up comedy, is I'm not funny when I try to be.
Yeah, I think that's I was talking to Magog about it, because he's intentionally written things in scripts that are in his head hilarious, but the things people latch onto are not the things he intended. They're the off-the-cuff remark to be funny. And the real joke is lost, and that happens sometimes as well. For me.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think delivery is really important in comedy, as I watch a lot of stand-up. Like I said, I don't necessarily think I have a future in that, but I enjoy the material and the type of entertainment. So I've noticed it's delivery and setup are really the two most important things I've noticed, that like through all the successful comedians that have, you know, they have more than one special that has a high viewership. It's delivery and setup are the two common factors. Like, if you have that, you can get away with jokes that most people would not approve of necessarily. Like, Daniel Tosh. Like, the way he sets up the silly string joke. You know, most people can't get away with that joke, but because of the way he set it up and the way he delivers, it's funny. And Steve Byrne actually has a really, really like popular rape joke that he points out that it's a rape joke after the fact, and you can kind of tell the audience didn't realize that when they laughed.
I've never really found rape jokes that funny, but personally,
it's the way you dress up the joke, really.
Yeah, I think it's because most of them have just been told, so they're so shit. They're just meh. Well,
it's the jokes that like you don't know that it's a rape joke. Like, it's the jokes that you don't realize it's a rape joke, because like Steve Byrne's joke, the first time I heard it, I didn't realize it was a rape joke until he he kind of pauses for the audience's reaction and clapping and stuff. He's like, "You all just applauded for rape. You know that, right?" Like, that's why it's funny, is he's making fun of how horrible the joke was. Like, and that actually got the better reaction than the joke itself, which I won't butcher by telling.
It's for the best.
Yeah. But anyway, I don't want to dominate the conversation.
Because he used to be able to like start a joke, and then like 3/4 of the way through his like set, you'd think, hang on, he's forgot about what he started talking about like half an hour ago, and then he'd just come straight back to it, and he'd be like, "You thought I forgot, didn't you?" And that was always funny as well.
Well, a good comedian can go off on a tangent and still circle back and get that punchline. And I think a lot of times they actually do it intentionally. They just try to make it look like they got distracted.
Yeah, I wish I could do that, but I typically forget what I'm talking about after about 5 minutes of rambling. It takes me a good 10 hours to remember the original point. Go off on a tangent, and I'm just like, shit, I have no idea where I am now.
Ross Noble was the master of that, going off on a tangent and then coming back, and even the audience sometimes had forgot he was talking about it, because you'd suddenly just hear them go, "Ah!"
Oh man, I've had so many times I make a reference and then someone's like, "Well, how does that apply here?" And I'll forget to explain that until like the next morning. I was like, God damn it.
Yeah, I've done that before. It was like we were talking about it took me forever to remember the name. I think about half an hour before the name popped into my head. We were talking about getting in those massive inflatable ball things and bouncing down hills. And I remembered it was called Zorbs. It just
Zorbs!
in my head. Yeah, and it took me forever to remember that word, and it pissed me off so much.
I really want to try that.
Oh, there are a few things that piss me off, like forgetting the name of something.
Yeah. It's better than chasing a wheel of cheese down a hill, which I've seen people do, and I swear someone nearly died doing it. I don't understand the obsession.
There's some Darwin Award potential there.
When I watch someone's head bounce, snap back, so it's in line with their back, I'm kind of like, how's their neck not broken yet?
Yeah. When I see all those pranks gone wrong and that on YouTube, where people just like jump off stuff and land on their head, and they get up and you're like, how?
They're as funny as the World Star Street Fight compilations that I binged watched on Saturday. And probably as funny as some of the crotch-related injuries sustained in, like, Dirty Sanchez, when a guy walks, he didn't even see the bloody shovel in the snow, walks along, and he gets it in, that's just so funny. I felt pain, but I laughed.
Oh, yeah,
I love it.
I don't consider myself a cruel person, but Schadenfreude is a real and actual thing that I'm not ashamed of.
It all made me laugh. It's all worth it.
Little kids getting smacked in the head with balls as well. I know that's just mean, but it just makes me laugh.
Is it wrong that a part of me is like, I'm so glad she's not a mum because she'd actually do that to a kid?
Well, we found the new mommy of 5.
I feel like how I'd feel. Lulu, come to mommy. Smack.
I go with my I've got 3 nieces and nephew, and one of them's she comes to me all the time asking for help with stuff, or she'll go to her parents and her mum and ask for something. She'll say no, come to me, ask for the same thing, and I'll give it to her, and then I have to take it off her, and I feel so bad. So what I do is I take it off her and eat it in front of her because I'm a good uncle.
You sound about like me as an uncle.
Well, she needs a male figure in her life. She may as well know that men are dicks.
Are you trying to create a feminist? Because that's how you get feminists.
Honestly, there aren't any in my family, and I could really do with one just for laughs. Just to have something to laugh at. Okay? I'm not asking for much, okay?
See, I have a feminist cousin, but she's one of those once a year during Thanksgiving type relatives. That's how often we interact.
Oh, so you only have to put up there a little dose. You only have to have that one dose of person.
Oh, yeah. And
it's actually not bad.
Considering she was a stripper for a while, she's gotten several cosmetic surgeries, and she's younger than me, I'm okay with the one dose. In fact, one is arguably an overdose.
Yeah. I think I'm talking to Magnus Deacon, the trucker. At Christmas, he had met up with family, and I think his it was either his sister or his cousin's girlfriend or something. Was a feminist with blue hair, and he was messaging me the whole bloody time with pictures. Like you either you need to get out of the room or you need to trigger the living shit out of her and record it for lols. I think he
always go with option B. Always go with option B.
Yeah, I was doing the same thing. Hello, Sayemi. How are you?
Hello. I'm doing good.
Poor Sai's been here for like 10 minutes just listening to you and I go back and forth about random shit.
I know, I was entertained.
Honestly, I was meant to be doing a Patreon stream this evening, but they're all busy. So I'm like, I'm so fucking bored. What do I do? I know, I'll stream because Laura told me to.
I'm used to being entertained on a Monday by your patron streams, and it didn't happen. Like,
you need more entertained by my patrons because I'm really boring.
Oh, come on, Meg. You're not that boring.
Okay, I'm not that boring, but I'm pretty boring.
Well, yeah, I mean, let's be real. If someone were like a fly on a wall or had a follow cam of the average YouTuber, most of us are very fucking boring people. That's why we do YouTube.
Yeah, to make up for just how boring we are.
Exactly. If we can have a captive audience online, it makes up for all the times we can't get a single person to pay attention to us in real life.
I love it. Freaking Tiki Bomb has tweeted out a quote that I just said. She needs a good man in her life, and I can teach her that men are dicks.
And this is how we all get banned from Twitter.
Thanks, Tiki. I'm so happy. Oh, dear God. Actually, I haven't spoken to her in ages. I think she was one of those. Tiki Bomber was one of the first channels I met when I was on YouTube in the B list. Yeah. How's the cunt stream going, by the way? Because obviously it's always on when I'm asleep, so I don't get to see it properly.
It's going all right. I've actually missed the last couple of weekend ones, but we've been doing midweek ones now that my schedule permits for me to do Wednesday nights.
Is it the same time as it would be on the Sunday?
Yes.
Damn, because I work the Wednesday morning and the Sunday morning at the 6 a.m. my time. So you're streaming, I think, just around the time I get up.
Oh shit.
To go to work. I like that's why like the only time I've been on your stream, I've been on for 15 minutes, and that was when everyone was talking about that Sean Head shit with Sat. Who
Oh,
actually
yeah.
he messaged me, right? He's actually dealing with some is dealing with some copyright claims on the music he uses in a video, but the music he paid for. He owns the music. He's paid for it, but he's had let's see how many years it. He's had 7 copyright claims, so for monetization for the music used in his outro or extra, whatever you want to call it. But he bought the music, so he's allowed. He should win that easily. Whereas I got copyright claims from Mathieson on a video that's 1 year old, so it's not going to get any views. And I also got the same copyright claim on the privated version of it on a backup channel, so it's like an archive. He's also monetized that. He's also copyright claimed that one somehow. How the fuck he saw it's a mystery to me. That little bitch sees everything.
I know, he pretty much stalks everybody that just says his name or something.
Yeah, but he's not just stalking. He's claiming videos that are over a year old. They're not going to get any views unless he promotes them. Does he really want to promote a video where I just mock him for using a Twitter poll as evidence?
I mean, and you guys can quote me in this. I think Onision is the Candyman of YouTube. You say his name 3 times and he just appears.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, it's like saying community enough times. Everyone says that. They say it enough times, Jeff Holiday appears. That kind of shit.
It's worked a few times.
I've seen it happen a few times. It was quite funny. Popping onto streams, getting angry, and then disappearing in the wind.
Why don't you shut up and respect my community?
Eric Community Man.
Someone needs to make an Eric Community Man with Jeff's dreads.
Oh my god, that'd be great.
Yeah, that would be pretty amazing. Singing instead of Kyle's mum's a bitch, sings about how the community's a bitch. A bit tricky to sing, but I'd like to. I did during Undoomed's first live stream, right? Undoomed did a live stream on his second channel. I changed Kyle's mom for Tariq Nasheed's a bitch and sort of tried to sing the first verse of it with it.
Well,
I think
worked. Tariq's a bitch is Tariq Nasheed's a bitch might also fall under
He's a big fat bitch.
Jeff Community. He's a big black
He's the
bitch.
biggest bitch in the whole wide world.
He's a big black bitch.
He's a big bitch to all the boys and girls, especially if you're gay. The educational comment. I've taught someone that faggot is a dish. Yes, it is. It's not very good, but yes.
Wow.
I mean, it's also a bundle of sticks.
That too.
It is.
That's why you don't mess with faggots, because, I mean, I'm at best one stick.
Eat too many faggots, I promise you, you will get a stomachache. You don't want that.
And it's also true with the alternate meaning.
Oddly enough.
I love when double entendres are accurate.
Oh, yeah. I've been going through a list of double entendre related musical lyrics for Katy Perry for a video, because she's been talking about how she is a feminist now, when 5 years ago she was saying that. She was talking about how recently she said that she didn't know what it meant. We go back 5 years to an interview she did with Billboard, and she talks about how she doesn't need to be a feminist for women's empowerment and all that shit. So she knew what it meant. And she talks about how her music's empowering, and it's a feminine song. One of her songs is a feminist anthem. The song's called Bon Appetit, and she's being cooked in a pot of fruit and vegetables and being served to men. And all the lyrics are highly sexual and double entendres. What the fuck is empowering about that? You're basically just asking guys to eat you. That's not empowering.
I mean, by that logic, then the Bloodhound Gang are the pinnacle of the men's rights movement.
Oh my god, their songs are so fucking funny.
Dude, but like Foxtrot Uniform Charlie Kilo should be the men's rights anthem by that logic.
I would love to see them live again.
I've never seen them live, so I'm envious.
I remember seeing Bowling for Soup live as well. They were pretty good. Cog, if you're free, by the way, I have sent you the link on Discord. I know you were going to go live with your stream, but fuck you.
I was going to say, we need Cog for the hilarious musical interludes.
Yeah.
I love his use of the sad music. It's just so good.
Oh, yeah, it is. It is perfect. I was talking to him earlier because last night Laura and I did a stream on the Doctor Who announcement. We were going to do it this Thursday, but the new Doctor was announced, and we talked about it. Today, Cog did pretty much the same thing and actually talked about all the same talking points that we spoke about. Afterwards, I messaged him about it because I was quite happy that he was talking about it, and we carried on talking, and yeah, it was quite interesting. Talks too much.
Oh, so we have the Omegon clone is now in the Hangout.
Oh, such a clone.
Yeah, no, all these tentacles dripping off me.
I know, right? How you doing, mate?
Not too bad, dude. It's been good. It's been a good day. Fuck me, that video you sent me. Jesus Christ.
I know. Irate Bear sent that to me. He's in the chat. You can blame that fuck.
God, that was awful.
The word coon came up, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm dying."
I was like, I watched that trailer several times, and then I actually started listening to the music off it because I actually really like the music. But God, my God, I was like, what? Like, it's the most retarded thing I've ever seen. Like that.
He's got more videos as well. I mean, honestly, it's funny.
Fuck it. What does he say? Like, I fucking hate nigger geeks or some shit like that. I can't remember what he says.
Oh, Jesus, what is this thing you're talking about?
No.
Nigger nerds. I can't remember. It's one of those, or it's something like that.
I'll link you. I'll put the video in the
It's
chat.
so bad. It's so bad. It's a long video, but it's really bad.
Okay, so Irate Bear sent this to me earlier, and I couldn't stop laughing. It's in the side chat, the Hangouts. I'll put it in the chat for everyone else to look at. It honestly was so fucking funny, and it's all Irate Bear's. Yeah, the guy's mental. Oh, if he wants to join us in.
Well, he does have downs.
Downs. And I love that he owns that so much. I asked him for a video to look dead into the camera and simply say cunt. He did, and he looked like the biggest psycho on the planet, and I loved it.
See, I really want Irate Bear to do a cover of a System of a Down song, and we'll call it System of a Down.
Hell. This shit is the funniest.
These are dreams that I have when I'm just sitting there by myself trying to write a script, and my mind just wanders away from what I'm trying to write about.
I'm sat here now just thinking, you're right, Irate Bear should get in front of his camera and just go, that's just randomly, and then just like call it Irate Bear of a Downs.
Well, I'm just saying, System of a Downs totally works.
No. He could do a whole playlist, right? A whole video series of shorts where he just does something randomly in life and just looks at that person or the camera or the object and simply says, "I have downs." Just got to a cashier and say with his camera in his hand, just like, I have downs. Do I get a discount? I have downs.
or like he gets stopped by a police officer. He's like, "Do you know how fast you were going? I have downs."
Now that's recorded for YouTube. What's up, officer?
Smack the copper. I have downs.
I enjoyed actually taking that video apart because he asked me to put that in my my atheist gamer video where it's like I said I was going to do it. I was like, it's so bad. I just want to put like sad music to it because he was just crying in his video.
There are so many that are so funny and worthy of it, and they're good. I think we were talking about that, like good little shit posty thing, trolly videos. It just helps to break down from the more serious content, and it works because it's funny. It's like the I wanted to do a similar video that you did actually, but you got to it first, was when Sugar Tits made that cup of tea. And what I wanted, right, instead I was going to get someone else to make me a cup of tea properly and call them my tea wench.
She didn't put the milk in before she took the tea bag out, did she?
Yeah, fucking
What?
Don't get me started on that shit. I was so triggered.
Did you talk to her? I spoke to her about it, and she was just like, "Look, I know everyone's had a massive go at me about this. I'm sorry."
I did. I was like, "What the fuck?" I had one hand on a camera. No fucking excuse.
Yeah, she was like, "I was trying to just get the shot done so that I could basically just open up the box and stuff." And we're all there going, "You fucked up your tea. What the fuck?"
When she did the opening, I thought she was going to do the Monday Matt thing and do all the crying and stuff, but it wasn't good enough.
The thing is, it was perfect timing for it to do that, though, especially after Bering had already called a racist. Everything, it just fitted so beautifully in that week.
Oh, that was so funny.
Oh, man.
Killed me.
Fucking racist bitch.
Amazing.
I love Bering so much.
Oh, man.
That's been like good old-fashioned ponage. I loved it.
Yeah. Where Matt? What?
I mean, I still love what Bering does, and that, I mean, people is like, "Oh, he's not making good points, or he's just phoning people." It's like, yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
Fucking hilarious. It's funny as fuck.
And
And
Entertainment.
he does make some really good points, but he just has videos where he relaxes and he just takes the piss, and it's hilarious. And I think you kind of need that. It was one of those things. Like I think Shu and Head and Bering had this conversation like last year or something about like how they feel it's best to get across to people their argument, and they're like, "Oh, it's best to actually probably mix the humor with it." And he's like, "I don't know, Shu, what do you think about that? Do you think that's the best thing to do?" Because obviously she does the same thing. So it's like, I think it is a really good method of doing it. I think some channels can get a little bit too bogged down in the information sometimes, and it gets a bit boring. But when they break it up with a few other little funny videos, it kind of works a bit more. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a certain seafoam green deer that I can think of that does that.
Yeah, I wonder who that is.
You're talking about. No idea who you're talking about.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I doubt you've heard of him.
I tell you what, his shorts where he's found these clips of deers breaking into buildings and running around, and him doing the quick talking over the top are hilarious. I think they're fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I wish I could do that. I've only found one squid video that I could abuse. Only one.
See, what am I gonna do? Like hand modeling fails?
Yeah.
You sort of get a waistline. I keep getting confused between you two because you both have the hand for your fucking picture.
Yeah.
Have you seen you've seen Marty's obviously picture of you? Oh my god, it's fucking ace. The 3D.
Yeah, I used it in my recent video. He did two for me. He did one in water and one with the eyes flashing, getting triggered over a sandwich. And I used that in my recent video when Chris Yosty starts talking about a sandwich on a dirty pile. Tell me more about this sandwich. Can it be salvaged? Can I get my sandwich when it's go on the away mission to repair it? Can it be repaired? I'm more interested in that than her metaphor. I don't give a fuck about it.
It's like your metaphor is retarded, but what about the sandwich? Is the sandwich going to be okay?
Exactly. I wish I'd said that instead. Instead of saying an away mission.
It's like, is the sandwich going to be okay?
Is it beyond economic repair?
Just turn the entire video. Every point she makes, quiet woman. Is the sandwich going to be okay?
Right. The really annoying thing is she put the analogy near the end. I should have fucking dragged that to the beginning and been like, "This is the only thing in your entire video that matters." So I'm going to spend 10 minutes talking about it so I can put extra ads on it.
I have downs.
Now, when you do that with ASMR, is that going to give the viewer downs?
Yes.
Oh my god. I
Fuck are we, ladies and boys and girls and cunts and shit bags?
How you doing, man?
I'm not too bad. I'm not too fucking bad.
I just want there to be a sleep hypnosis of Irate Bear being like, "You have downs."
That sounds like an answer.
Down.
Text message alert, which I think would be amazing.
You're getting downy, very downy.
I just feel like you have downs.
Is edible.
You have downs. And a message. Brilliant. Fucking so funny.
So I like bringing down the tone of every live stream I pop into. I think I've succeeded.
You brought down the room, the entire room.
How's my camera quality? I've got a fucking Logitech, mate.
Just say, what Logitech camera do you have?
C920.
I have like a C96 something, I think.
I have a C9
it's a
Downs.
Oh no, sorry, it's a C6 something. So it's like it's HD if I don't move, but it takes forever to fucking refocus. When I finish the cigarette, I'll go back inside and switch to my computer. You'll see it's fucking awful whenever I move.
Well, I've just switched from a Microsoft Live Cam, which is if you've seen my recent face cam videos, you'll know it's fucking cancer.
Yeah, because it didn't focus properly, did it? It kept going out of focus.
That's what pisses me off. The fucking thing. You know, that thing cost me £100 when I first fucking got it as well. A piece of shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, in all fairness, your early face cam videos were still better quality than Shoe on Heads.
You got a good response on your survey you did, didn't you? Your poll that you did on Twitter.
I've not even seen it.
I think when I looked at it, it was just 100% or something like.
But people do seem to like. I like doing my face cam videos. I think it cuts down so much time in the video making process.
It makes the thumbnail more interesting to see which face you've pulled.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously, I'm still gonna like do serious videos from time to time, and I can't do shit like that on Facecam. I can't do scripted videos on Facecam, so.
Oh yeah, they're a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, so I'll just have to continue. I'll have to use my avatar for that shit, but I'm just fucking around at a minute, just having fun.
Give me just a minute. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Like, it's a lot of fun just jumping around, shouting wank at the camera.
That sounds like a video all on its own that should be out there somewhere.
Have you not seen my latest video?
No, I haven't finished watching it. No.
My latest video on the teaching the kids the masturbation, I called it fapping school.
Oh no, I'm not on that video. I was watching the Warski thing.
Yeah, there is some clips in the fapping school one that you could definitely use.
Oh dear.
By the way, I give anyone permission to use any of my I Have Downs clips or anything like that. And I liked how you used the cunt clip today.
Oh, yeah. There are so many quality cunts in that.
I didn't have time on my break at work. I need to watch the other half of it.
I spoke to Renita Chan. She did the first one, the really lovely, polite one, and she said to me that if I'd asked her, she would have sung the entire cunt song for me instead. I was like, if I'd only known.
Cunt, a big fat stupid cunt. Everybody knows from your knees to your toes that you're a fucking cunt.
Pretty much, yeah.
I still like the Filthy Frank song. The shut the fuck up.
You're a fucking cunt.
Oh, well, thank you.
Sorry to interrupt you, Wrath. Omega, just to let you know how I said I got 2 ads on your video?
Yeah.
I got I got trois.
Really?
3 of the fuckers, yeah.
I only
You should.
put 2 on there. That makes no sense.
Well, I got an extra
I'll
one.
check.
Well,
I'll check it. That's great, though. You know, I don't mind cancelling everyone with ads, so I end up getting ad block.
you should put one every 30 seconds from now on.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not? You know, those people do Vine compilations. Remember those? They fucking spam the ads on those.
Oh yeah.
Seriously, it's like I saw one that I'm not exaggerating when I say every fucking Vine there was an ad break.
The whole video length was just a yellow bar, wasn't it?
It's basically every 6 seconds.
Yeah,
because
it was
Vine
like a
is so
10-minute fucking 10-minute compilation. And it's like, hi, I'm crazy. Ad.
It's because Viners don't understand YouTube rhetoric and you know how to play the game. I think there's only like one Viner who actually knows how YouTube works now, and that's that fucking Jake Paul, Logan Paul.
No, there are quite a lot of those Viners though now have very big YouTube channels because when they realized Vine was dying, they all pounced on YouTube. Like Liza Koshy, she was a Viner and she's got a massive YouTube, bigger than that Jake Paul guy. Pounced on it to put the comedy short stuff on there instead.
You know,
because they're fucked otherwise. Let's face it.
He started putting his stuff on YouTube before Vine really started going down, but like when they started noticing they were losing revenue, it was Thomas Sanders, the one who does the Disney pranks.
He's great.
He's my favorite of the Viners Gone YouTubers.
Him and that guy who's Cockney and always does the Britishisms for Americans. And he goes into the shower and he goes, "We go in a fucking shower and then we cover ourselves in tea." What's underneath our hat? Oh, more fucking tea.
I remember when that shower meme was going around the how do you shower thing. I think my favorite was how do Americans shower. It's like everyone else. We get nice and wet and then we pull out our gun.
Amazing.
Yeah, there weren't that many good Viners, to be honest, in my opinion. There are only a few decent ones that made me laugh.
There are a couple that made me laugh.
Yeah,
there were a few. There was actually one that lived locally to me, and that cunt nearly got me and my auntie in one of the Asdas. I think his name was something Kraskell. He did the stupid thing with the shades and went "see you later" a lot, and it was always around Dover. And that fucker going down the shopping markets, you have to dodge to avoid that prick.
I just want to record you for my Vine, mate. It's only 30 seconds. See you later.
Yeah, no, I'll smack the glasses off your face. I went into Asda to get like donuts. I didn't go in there for a conversation.
Right?
You don't go out to talk to people.
Yeah. I don't generally.
I certainly don't.
Well, I only do if I'm incredibly drunk.
Well, yeah. Oh, but my son went to his kind of like induction kind of like day at his school that he's starting in September. He's actually starting school in September. Reception. What's that in American? Fucking kindergarten?
Like preschool.
Well, no, not preschool. School.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's kindergarten.
Kindergarten
because
we've pretty much appropriated every European culture and called it the English language.
I thought you spoke American.
I'm not sure that we speak American. I'm not sure that we speak American so much as we just took that English and gave it a gun.
What we did is we put some hot sauce on it, put some melted cheese on it.
Knew it.
We fucking shot that shit with an M16. And boom.
I mean, if you don't like your language slathered in cheese, deep fried, and full of bullet holes, I know what's wrong with you, but you ain't American.
Oh, dear. Yeah. The first year of like proper school. He starts That starts in September. You know how kids are, man. He pretending to be fucking shy. He was hiding behind me and latching onto my leg and shit. And we just had to walk out and leave him there. we had to do the tough love thing. I didn't like doing that. I don't like.
Yeah, but by the end of the day, he made some friends.
Well, he did. When I came back, he was super excited. He was like, "Yeah, it was fucking brilliant, mate." You know what I mean? You know,
does really... your son actually say that?
No, he doesn't. No. He does swear at me, but he only does that at home where he knows he can't get in trouble from teachers, but he can get in trouble from me.
Yeah.
So the teachers are scarier than you are.
But that's weird because I am scary when I'm angry, right?
I want to see your son walk up to a teacher and go, "That was fucking amazing, mate."
Nah, he doesn't swipe. It's only because, right? Fucking his brother's coming into his age now. His brother's 12, and he started puberty and he's getting really angry, like for no reason. And it's like he's picking up curse words and swear words from the kids at school, and he's giving it the mouth. And then his brother hears it, and then boom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can act like my older brother now and be a little cunt.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he gives it the mouth. He told his mother to shut the fuck up today.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
How red is he now?
To quote a certain Mr. Raygun, "You done fucked up."
Yeah. When I was a kid, there was a kid down my street, and I used to go to primary school with him. And the school was like a 5-minute walk from our house because it was a small little village. And one of these new families moved in. We walked to school with this family, and the kid, Kelvin, I think his name was, he taught me the word fuck. I said that in front of my mum and dad in the kitchen. The back of my leg was numb for a week.
Oh.
I honestly, that's the 90s for you, okay? I could not feel my leg.
My mum used to beat the shit out of me.
Oh, we had a wooden spoon for this. It was like this. I swear it was the size of your head.
What, wooden spoon? Try a metal spoon, man. Fucking that shit stains.
This was like an heirloom in the family. I swear my mum got it from a great man. It's like, yeah, fucking beat the kids with this, you can.
Did you have that thing though? Did you not have the terrible feeling where it's like, go and get the metal spoon? Why am I getting like the thing I'm about to be punished with? Why am I doing this?
It was the soap for
that clicked. Why am I constantly doing this? Why get off your own ass and do it? Yeah, that was like teenage.
Get the soap for your mouth. Okay, I'll do that for my mouth. All right. Yeah, I'll do that. Climbs out upstairs window and hides.
Why am I doing this?
Oh, yeah. my folks had those like the little serving trays that's kind of like a scoop thing with a handle. It's about wide enough for like almost 2 loaves of bread. Well, they had one of those with holes drilled into it. My dad called it the motivator. Because sure enough, you were motivated to do as you were told real quick when he grabbed it. And the worst thing was, it was in the corner of the kitchen, just past the stove, on top of the microwave. So he's going to microwave food, and I would just be like, "What I do?
Isn't it weird to think like we all have these memories of being kids, and now when we look back at it, it's like, do you remember that moment? Child abuse. That. Do you remember that moment when that became like pure child abuse, and you were just like, really? Was it? Like, I just remember it making me understand right from wrong. It made perfect sense to me as a kid. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you mean, man. There were 2 incidences that I look back on now, and I think that shit was fucking child abuse, man. There was a time I used to have a bunk bed, and I used to sleep on the top bunk, and I was wearing socks, and I tried to get down off the bunk bed facing away from the ladder, and it was a vertical ladder, and I slipped off it, and I landed like this. Basically, the arcs of the fucking ladder hooked me in the armpits here. And it was wooden as well, so you can imagine it was quite painful. And I couldn't lift myself off because I was wearing socks that kept slipping off the rungs. I managed to eventually throw myself off, was on the floor like this, My mum came in, what's wrong? And I went, what the fuck do you think's wrong? Slipper came off.
You deserved it.
I did. I was a naughty boy.
How dare you wrong motherfucker.
Irate Bear, had you been born about 25 years later, you could have been on a famous YouTube channel that later got your parents arrested.
Oh god.
From all the beatings when I was a kid, the only thing I really learned was that there was a definite taste difference between Dove soap and Imperial leather.
Oh fucking hell!
And it was easier to digest Imperial leather. I promise you, it really was. That sticker took my mind off everything.
You know, and the other thing as well. You know, you remember back in the day, guys, when your parents could send you to the shop to get buy their cigarettes. Do you remember that when you could do that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good old days.
Yeah, my mum sent me to the shop to get her cigarettes. I lost the money on the way there.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, and I was like, honestly, I spent about an hour looking for the fucking money because I knew what was going to happen, right? And I sheepishly, you know, walked home, opened the door. My mum was vacuuming at the time. And I went, I lost a cigarette.
She swung the Hoover.
Yeah, I said I lost the money. And she went, "You fucking what?"
I haven't got your drugs, Mum, and I've lost the money to buy your drugs that you need.
The fucking vacuum.
Yeah.
Woof.
I got sent once for Benson Hedges or something, and I accidentally asked for silk cuts or silk sluts or whatever I asked for. But me, the beatings. Oh, you got over a wrong pack of cigarettes.
You guys got it.
Man.
I used to have my dad I'd go to the shop and get exactly what he'd ordered, but because I'd spent too much money on the only products in the fucking convenience store that was close enough to us, and he wasn't happy with that. Sometimes I'm like, really? Are you fucking serious? It's just like, you went to the wrong shop, and it's like, where did you want me to go to? Like, there's only that shop, and he's just like, it's like, you've got a car, you could have driven me to like the miles that I need to go to get the fucking shopping. Apparently,
that's the same problem I had because I lived in a tiny village, and the nearest other shops beside the one convenience store, petrol station, and butcher's was like a 10-minute car drive to Crawley.
Exactly. Yeah.
Or walking across a dual carriageway to get to Hawley. I'm not risking that at the age of whatever age I was for cigarettes.
Oh man, I remember. Did your parents ever set you up where like they send you to go get something from the store, right? And it costs a certain amount, and they give you about double that. And they don't say anything when you leave about bringing back change, but then they want to see the receipt and count out the change when you get back, and you went and bought a candy bar.
I did a really good job. I wanted to buy a small candy bar.
The candy bar was worth the absolute ass whipping.
Oh. Well, it depends. Did I go really ballsy and get a full-on king-size Snickers? Because that was worth it.
Well, if you know you're going to get caught, fuck it. I had,
the first time I tried that, I got like a little airhead thinking it's like, it's only 10 cents. They won't care. Well, there was a beating because I didn't bring a receipt back. They didn't even know about the candy.
Two of my school friends, their parents were in the military, and their dad, whenever they misbehaved, and even when friends came over, if they misbehaved, he beasted the living fuck out of them. He got some old oil barrels out, right? He made them stand in a position and do press-ups on them, but they had to lift them into position first to then do the press-ups.
That's worse than getting a beating. I've been beasted a few times.
Oh, beast! Yeah. Oh, no. I almost got caught once because I was given a can of Boddingtons, and I didn't realize that it was his dad's. He didn't tell me that. I fucking ran. I was not in the mood for a beasting, okay? Over a can of Boddingtons? Are you out of your mind?
Being beasted comes in two forms, right? You can either, like military staff, they either put you in a stress position. So what they'll do is they'll get you to basically get on your knees and put your forehead on a wall, and you have to lean forward so that the only thing supporting your body weight is your forehead, and your hands are behind your back. Or they'll get you to do press ups, and then they'll make you go halfway, and then you have to hold it.
Oh yeah, they call that the thinking position in American military training. And it's like, because we have these thing called 8 counts, where you start in a standing position, 1 is down, 2 is throwing your legs back, so you're in an upright push-up position. 3 is down in the push-up, and they'll just go like 1, 2, 3. All right, we're gonna think about what you did today.
Yeah, my old drill sergeant used to rip the piss out of us. You know, every time we'd fuck up, 20 press ups, boom, and obviously there was a lot of fuck ups. And he goes, You lot, you bunch of cunts. Can you do drill? No, but you can do fucking thousands of press-ups.
Oh yeah, if we messed up, because we were in a performance division, which I was told was a special honor, but you find out after you leave boot camp, no one gives a fuck what division you were in. So my dumbass volunteered just because I didn't want to sit in that waiting room anymore because it had been about 5 hours, and there was kind of like it was like who here knows anything about music or has been in marching band? I was kind of like, but an important acronym for you, irate, that you can use in the future. Navy stands for Never Again Volunteer Yourself.
I like it. I like it. I like it when you go to the careers office before you join, and they're like, "Yeah, come do this," and they're actually saying that because they have specific quotas to fill, not because they think you'd be good at it.
Oh yeah. I ended up in the nuclear field exclusively because that was a high demand quota at the time. Like their bonuses and their evals depended on meeting quotas for that. Yeah, and it was right at the end of the fiscal year too. So like I'm pretty sure when I walked in, they didn't see a scrawny little kid with long hair. They saw dollar signs with long hair.
Yeah, I get you, man. Honestly, the careers office I went to join the Navy was a tri-service careers office. So you had Army, Navy, Royal Marines, and the RAF in there. And as soon as you walk through that door, they fucking come here. Let me tell you what you can do in our service. Fuck off.
See, it was so where I went, it was a building that has all the services in it, right? And you could tell who was running behind on quotas because they'd be hanging out in the lobby before you'd even get into the offices.
I always found that the Army were the worst ones for it because they tend to have specific regiments. In there, and they're like, "Join my regiment." Like, well, what if I don't want to be an infantry? What if I want to go be a tanky or join the engine? No, we're the best regiment. You're like, okay.
They're very dedicated.
Yeah, and then they're like, this. What they do is they did it with me, right? They said, when I was 16, I went to the Army careers office, and they said, "Oh, join my regiment." I was like, "Well, I don't know about that." They went, "Look, I'll send you off on this course, right? And then you come back and then tell me." So I went off for a week. They sent me to their main base to basically go do a week of fun activities with them, which is obviously considerably different to what the forces is actually like, because they actually get you to do fun things. And then you're like, "Oh, yeah, I want to do this." It looks amazing. Lying bastards.
Oh yeah, I had friends that were in junior ROTC, so it's like you're not actually in the pipeline to become an officer. It's what you do in high school, right? And they all just did fun shit. So there was like, "Oh yeah, the Army's gonna be so fun." Come to find out.
Oh dear.
Good luck.
Not wishing on anyone who's ever served their country. I've served mine. Raf, you're in the Army, weren't you?
I was Navy.
Navy as well. Not disrespect, just saying there are some shady fucking practices that go on.
Oh yeah. It's not so much that it's a bad thing. It's that the way that they go about getting people to join is
it's a little bit shifty.
It's about as trustworthy as Riley Dennis's logic.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're gonna join up, guys, get all the information try to get it from serving soldiers, airmen, or sailors, and try to find out what they do, and hopefully they'll explain it to you properly what they actually do on a day-to-day basis, because the careers office will lie to you.
Well, I mean, I think to get that job, to get billeted into that position to where that's what you do after you're on a deploying station is you have to have a sales history. I would think. If they were smart about this, they're like, "Did you do sales before you joined?" Yeah. Okay. Well, you're going to be a recruiter now.
Or anyone with really, really good interpersonal skills. Anyone who's just got a very good people person attitude, they're guaranteed to be that guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And if
gonna
you
be
have
personally
no
getting
personal
people
skills,
who got
then
fucked
you're
over.
going to be an admin.
Well, so the
Yeah.
thing is, Omega, what the armed forces do is they break you down, right? And then they rebuild you in their image. And when they do that to you, you despise civilians, and you like it. Even if you hate your job, when you speak, like it's implanted into you subconsciously. Even if you hate your
that's
fucking
what
job.
Poundland did to me when I was a Christmas temp. They broke me down and
Smash his back doors in, lad.
if they say how much is this, I'm gonna fucking clock the cunt. I did that once,
I mean-
right? 'Cause I didn't punch someone, but someone said to me, "How much is this?" in a shop that sells everything for £1. I walked them outside. I showed them the sign and said, "Work it out, bitch." Your manager, I'm outside, and now I'm on lunch. Fuck you.
Now, Omega, did you get fired or promoted for doing that?
I was at Christmas temp, and I was the only one willing to do all the overtime, so they ignored it. Upstairs
It
and
was
stock
like,
control
well,
for
we're
like
not.
2 days.
Aren't
Like
you
this
a-
guy will be gone the day after Boxing Day, so who cares?
Yeah, exactly. I was there till Christmas Eve, and I was like,
Python Madness is right. You know, I've been to pound shops where there have been items for over £1.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so Poundland have recently started doing this stupid thing where they got loads, like at Christmas, they got massive teddies for £5 or £10, and I was like, why? I'm only going to give you £1 for this. Your shop says
Because,
pound,
Omega,
not
you're
£5.
you're quite a big lad, aren't you?
I'm not a small person, no.
Yeah, so I can imagine being told to fuck off by you is a bit, you know, intimidating.
I just sort of crouch down to them, and it kind of hurts my back a little.
I'm surprised you didn't go with the argument of like,
personal space.
go with the argument of like, you see how massive I am. You see this teddy bear? That's normal size to me. £1. Come on.
Exactly.
It's like
I
I
tried
don't
to do it with,
understand why
what
this
is-
slightly oversized teddy is £5.
To you, it's oversized. To me, it's normal size. I am massive.
Yeah, to me, it's like the size of a fucking kitten. And I'm like, it's one of those Monsters Inc. teddies there at Christmas. I was like, are you kidding me? This thing, and I'm like, £10 for this? Are you fucking kidding? I want to get it for my niece. I'm going to give you £1 for it, and you're going to make the zeros up on your till.
Are you Sully?
Well, it was the only one they had.
Are you actually Sully, though?
I wish. I really wish. I was
No,
going
you
to go
don't.
with
Being
that one.
American makes
I was
you
actually
Uninteresting person online.
He's the size of Sully.
Before I
This isn't Sully, but he's the size of Sully.
Before I bought, yeah. Before I bought the Cookie Monster onesie, I was going to get the Sully one, which I believe is Laura's avatar on Twitter.
Is it?
Is it?
So
I
I
think it
think
is Sully,
someone's
yeah.
trying to dox you in the chat there, Omegon. There, they're saying that before Hagrid jokes were there. So is Omegon actually the real Hagrid?
No, Nim knows me.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Nim knows me. A large homeless man. That is the most accurate representation.
So yes,
There are
yes,
two things
Hagrid
I
is
want to
accurate.
put out there, guys. But first one, I have handed over control of Geek Platoon to Miss Misa, and just made myself a lowly manager just in case, because I realised that people only subscribe to Geek Platoon for Misa and not me. If you look at our videos on there, you can tell who's the favourite. So yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
I like your geek videos. I quite enjoy streaming.
Dude, we've got to talk about this. I mean, if Lisa's the one who's getting all the views and you're not, then it's not the end of the world.
Why are you playing that music?
It's Cog. Half the reason he gets invited to streams is because he does that shit.
Because you did that, I can't remember the second thing I was going to fucking say, you cunt.
Oh, cry about it. Come on, man. You know, give me a second, dude. Give me a second. So, I know you've just forgotten about, like, what you were thinking about. And this could be the worst thing that could have happened to you in your life, but you can get past this, dude. I'm joking.
I hope you die in a fire.
And I hope you get it
I
on
need to get the
tape.
cladding replaced in my building. Don't say that. Fucking hell.
Amazing.
Shit. Oh yeah. What guys? Can someone tell me what the fuck happened with David Chirat?
Oh God, don't.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh.
No.
Is it true that that motherfucker pretended to dox himself?
Isn't he now friends with? I've heard he's friends with Crazy Hair now as well. Yay!
Yeah, that's what I hear. But I don't talk to either of them. Well, okay, it's not true. I did talk to Crazy Hair, but Schmeckle didn't tell me she was going to be in the cunt stream. It just kind of happened.
I only know who she is from that one stream on Blair's channel, which I downloaded before it got removed to watch it because it went nuts and I had to go to sleep.
Isn't that
Is she the girl that snuck into the hotel room?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be the one. The girl who very aptly lived up to her YouTube persona.
Well,
by the way, just before we talk about that, so Mim Headroom, he's talking in the chat about how I met him. I was actually going to a courtroom, right? And I agreed to meet up with him just before I had to go into this inquest thing for something else. And he didn't know what I looked like. I knew what he looked like because I fucking's in the tosser. And I walked straight up to him, get right up in his face, and hand him a bag of sweets. He gets confused as shit.
Well, I mean, at least I know if I ever run into a Megon, it's just going to be like, have candy.
I was sent by some American, like Magnus and Patron had sent me a load of American sweets, and I just put them into a little bag for him. Have some Butterfingers, which are amazing. Yeah. Oh, back to David Shearer. Yeah, he's crazy. He's gone nuts. I've known him 2 years. He's gone insane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Didn't he delete his Twitter account after all that bull?
I don't know. He might still have alternative. It might have just changed the handle to alternative facts.
Yeah, no,
I know he changed the handle, but then he ended up deleting the account altogether. That I've seen.
The alternative facts account is gone.
It's gone. Yeah.
Weird.
It's gone. Wow, he must have finally given up on all the arguments he was starting.
Yeah, when he decides to make a parody account of a guy who called him a friend, and then
hard on for Assad, yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't even that. Like, I showed his hypocrisy there, and then there was one that he did with Blair White recently on his alternative facts. I was like, it's just ridiculous. How can you sit there and say, "Oh, look at Miss Tweet deleting her tweets again"? Like, you've purged tweets. You admit to purging tweets. You fucking idiot.
The really sad thing is he got to the point with all the arguments, and the really sad part is that my Fiffin, mate of mine, I think Cog even knows him. He was defending him, and he said he would defend spineless foreskin regardless. But even he had started telling him to stop being such a cunt. That kind of felt like, you fucked off one of your last mates there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's sorry.
It just seems like he never knows whether he's coming or going when you read some of his tweets. You just think one day he's one thing and the next day it's something else, and it's.
I don't know.
Who defended him as well. So many people who defended him after I did my video on him. So many people, fucking ridiculous amounts of people were just like, you take your stuff out of context. No, I'm not. I'm showing that he doesn't like parody accounts. Yet he makes parody accounts. It just doesn't. Why would you sit there and say, "Oh, whoever's behind a parody account has a shitty genetic material," but then make a parody account? Oh God, it's so retarded. But he purges his tweets. But you managed to find a couple if you look for the right keywords with his handle. That's all it was.
Mm-hmm. See, I've been involved in parody accounts before, but in my defense, Griffix, Fiffin, and I made it solely to abuse Griffix. That was genuinely like the wizard idea when we were all incredibly drunk in an off-air hangout. Let's make an account to abuse ourselves. We are so fucking smart.
The funny thing is, the actual video that I did, I actually found out who did the parody account that he obviously had a go at as well. I'm not going to say who did it because I promised them that I wouldn't say it. But they came to me recently and they were just like, "Hey, just to let you know, that video that you did, I did that parody account." And he was just like, "Yeah, he just didn't like the fact that I was trolling him. That was it." Basic stuff. And then he got like my account flagged by a lot of people.
We've talked about the subject of people not liking or not being able to take jokes or own a joke.
Yes, we have spoken about that, haven't we?
Yeah, it's confusing. It's sad. It's like, okay, so I didn't think Rick Bear would own the fucking I have downs thing. I thought he'd just do it and then delete it. No, I have downs. It's a thing. It'll be on a t-shirt one day.
When Irate Bear makes a meme, Irate Bear takes it seriously.
I've literally got like a store of t-shirts I've got to open now. I've got the Breathe Cog. That's definitely the one that's happening. The first one.
See, I would make one addition to the "I Have Downs" shirt, like in really small print, lower on the shirt. It's like, I saw you mouth the words on this shirt. That means you also have Downs.
Yes.
Do I even have? I've got the "Are You Retarded" shirts, I Rate Bear shirts, and the Lord Bear Edgelord T-shirt as well. I need to make the Downs top as well.
Do you think anyone would complain about that?
I think if I made it, I'm fairly sure people wouldn't wear it out in public.
Really?
Are you kidding me? I work at a convenience store. I would wear that shit just to fuck with my coworkers.
I'm self-employed. I'm self-employed, and I work in a pub sometimes. I would wear it in that pub.
You'd wear it in the pub. I have Downs. I mean, that way, if you ever screw up someone's drink, they're just like, it's like, what the hell, man?
Oh.
Yeah.
you just like straight face, just point at your shirt.
Mm-hmm.
That's really awesome.
I mean, I think that's a good way to get away with getting really nice tips while you screw up.
Yeah.
And there's kind of like, are you drunk at work? No.
Are you?
I have Downs.
I don't think I could ever go back to work.
I kind of hate you now.
I have very unique circumstances that prevent me from doing so anyway, because I'm the only driver. My son lives at a school that's quite far away,
and he's incredibly lazy.
Works, and she works nights anyway, so it's a very complicated situation.
So
you say it kind of reminds me of Jeff Holday's situation, where he's kind of the stay-at-home dad, kind of the primary care provider for his kid.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the stay-at-home dad, and I'm also the only driver.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so I need to be available to drive little shits to school and all that sort of stuff. So that's basically my job, effectively. YouTube keeps me relatively sane. But if I was to go back to work now, I'd have to keep my fucking mouth shut. Declimatized from YouTube.
The problem is when you go out to work, you're only going to have to deal with like the fact that if you want to progress in that work, everyone who's higher up than you is going to have a political opinion that you just can't talk about. Keep all that shit to yourself, guys, and save it for your YouTube channel. Your opinion on shit, and you'll go, well, hey, you know what
I'll keep my fucking mouth shut, like.
Oh yeah, like if I ever go to a traditional office environment, if I ever go to a traditional office environment, I just know I'm gonna go in and someone's gonna have like a BLM poster in their cubicle, and I'm just gonna.
Yeah. Oh God. I work with you. Hi. Hi, dude.
Like every time they talk to me, I was kind of like, he's gonna bring it up. He's gonna bring it up. He didn't bring it up. Okay, I'm good today. Or God help me, she's gonna bring it up.
There's a girl around here, and I live in an old people town. Just one person who's been walking around with a BLM t-shirt on, bright pink hair, and every time I see her, she's always staring at her phone. So I either cross the road to protect her, because I will trip her up, or guide her into a lamppost.
Or into moving traffic.
Wait, are we not
I'm just that kind of guy. Like, if I see her, well, if I see her
technically
towards her, to try and encourage her to go towards the lamppost on the outside of the road, just see if it works. She just never takes her eyes off her phone. But there's that BLM, and I'm like, oh, you're so white though. Oh, you're so sorry for your skin color and your pink hair. You disgust me.
When you see her on
now, hit the lamppost, please. Get your amnesia. Join Scientology.
She's got everything. When you see her on her phone, she's all caps, fucking shouting at people on Twitter and Facebook.
Oh, you know, blocking everyone.
Yeah, racist, misogynistic motherfuckers.
Imagine she's looked
my
at me.
boss at work actually found my Twitter account and didn't realize it was me and started going off on it.
One of the worst things happened. So I was on the phone with somebody on my break at work, and one of my coworkers happened to overhear part of the conversation and commented on one of my videos with their real fucking name. And there's kind of like it's like, so this is what you do to not kill everybody at work, huh? And I was kind of like, if you I deleted it and then messaged them on YouTube because we're not friends on Facebook or anything. I was like, if you ever fucking comment on my videos again, get a screen name, because it's way too easy to dox me if you use your real name. And there's like, what's dox mean? And I blocked them.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. If they spell docs wrong, they get that random bot that always corrects the spelling.
I actually, I have one person blocked from commenting on my YouTube channel. I will admit this. One person that is blocked, and that is because that person is a former petty officer that I used to work under in the Navy. Yeah, and he saw a video that I did way before this channel was Irate Bear, when it was Brown Bear Entertainment, and I was talking about the Navy in a negative light. And he left a fucking really nasty comment about it. And I deleted his comment and then blocked him.
I actually, okay, so you did a video on that non-binary BBC video, right? Well, obviously, I did one just a week before you, and the yellow-eyed guy, Roy or Rory or whatever his name is, he commented on mine and just wrote "lol." And I was like, huh, I don't know what to say to this. So I just typed back, darling, your eyes are fabulous. Where did you buy them? And I got nothing.
Oh.
I felt really like I put effort into that. I could have just been like, "Oh, I can't. Fuck you doing here."
I always respond when someone puts lol. I always respond with kek. Like, I wonder, because I always would think to myself, I'm pretty sure you don't know what that means yet. I'm pretty sure you think it means like kill every kike or some shit like that. But I wouldn't
kill every. I like that.
Have you not heard that? Apparently, that was pushed by 4chan. A load of like lefties were like, "Oh, it means kill every kike." After that OK meme, that's all that whole racist thing. That's where it all comes from. They say kek. It's a short abbreviation. Kill every kike.
The moment I realized I used to play a lot of World of Warcraft to know that story.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh God, I played way too much of that game.
I was never addicted.
Same here.
Luckily.
I'm not saying that I could have been PewDiePie, but I could at least have like 30,000 subscribers if I would have spent as much time making YouTube videos when it was starting as I did playing fucking World of Warcraft.
I wish I could like contact Blizzard and like get a refund on all the hours I spent on it. Because while I wasn't addicted,
I could retire.
A lot of time at university doing it as well as a way of killing anxiety and time, just something to take my mind off studying and work. But at the same time, it was a fuckload of time. And it did distract me, and I'm like, you should be to blame for any grade I may have suffered with, which I didn't suffer any because I was amazing.
Are you kidding me? I think I should get damages for one of my engagements falling through. She's like, you love that game more than me. I was like, yeah, because it doesn't fucking bitch. And it's
I've come across a channel that clearly should be considerably larger than it is, but it's just one thing that's letting it down. I found one of those channels today. It's called Nerd Soup. Very, very well researched, geeky type videos. Very well planned out. Only 20,000 subs. Gets the views. Holy shit, he gets the views. But his monotone voice lets him down.
Oh yeah.
That was. I think that's enough to stop his channel from growing.
Oh Lord, yeah, I got a buddy like that who the exact same thing happened.
Yeah, the host of the stream's just like that too.
Yeah, classical satirist. Goes by Joe now. Yeah. That's. To be fair, if it weren't for his monotone voice, he probably would have a good channel.
So I was sat there looking at his fucking work, and I was like, I can do this. I'm not monotone. I sound fucking sexy. And then I remembered, oh yeah, I don't have Geek Platoon anymore. Cue the tiny violin music.
Does that still use his phone for his recording though, as well?
But Cog, but Bear, you could make another Geek Platoon and call it Geeky 2.0 or something. You can save this. You can
call it
build and be stronger
Nerd
than ever
Squad.
before.
I'll
call
call
it
it
Nerd
Geek
Squad.
Platoon with 3 E's and 3 O's.
No. Call it Geek Platoon, the rejected. There you go.
Geek Platoon, change an E for a 3 and an O for a 0. There you go, done. Totally original.
Or Geek
Where
Platoon
Mita is
2
just like scribble her out. Roughly.
Minus Mita. Just got that. Geek Platoon minus Mita.
I should just call it Misa's a dick.
Oh my god. She fucking nuts. She got
I created that channel specifically for her to stay on YouTube, and it worked. And people subscribe to it for Misa, which is fine. You know, Misa's videos I felt were a bit more better research than my own. Anyway, well, except for the most recent videos that I did for it, like the Walking Dead stress level one. I put a lot of research and time into that one, but I'm not bitter.
You are a shit liar.
Yeah, I know. I know. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. She's got the channel now. It was made for her anyway, so
you could still do Geeky related content.
Yeah, I can. I'm just
do it on this channel. I mean,
well, at the minute, I'm just getting used to doing the face cam stuff.
Well, actually, okay. So, my friend who's in the chat, Mim Headroom, he did a lot of anti-SJW and feminist
I know. I'm
content.
subscribed to Mim,
and okay, so he's come back to YouTube after taking a break to focus on his PhD, and he's doing comics and SJW related comics, and he even did one like talking about how My Little Pony is better than Marvel at the moment. And these are quality videos because he's got a fantastic bullshit artist voice that isn't monotone in the slightest. He can just talk and talk and talk like Cog, but he actually breathes. Mim does. And he makes
I'm subscribed to Mim.
And his videos are really good.
I remember his last video that he made before he left the community. Where he just wasn't happy with the way things were going and stuff like that, I think. Yep. And which is fair enough. And I know that uni was getting in the way and whatnot. And I think I've seen one of his new videos.
He's done a few and they're really good.
Yeah. I'll have to start watching them more on a regular basis.
To do something, I mean, he's still doing SJW stuff as well, but obviously because it's in the comics. But if you want to watch,
well, that's good. That's a very good combination. That's very niche. Because if you look at someone like Rags, who combined SJW shit with gaming, he's been very, very successful.
Yeah, and Mim's growing.
Again, he can talk for fucking hours.
Yeah. It's like being called into a Google Hangout with Cog and told, you'll only be here for half an hour, 3 hours later.
And you still haven't got a word in yet.
You'd never believe that by now, man. You know I lie. I always lie like that.
And anyway, you guys know I have a massive penchant for starting new channels. I'm sure I'll...
That's called the Best Intentions, by the way. It's called Best Intentions. I sit there and go, it's only going to be half an hour. I just fucking fail. Fail.
It was only lucky early when we were talking. I genuinely had to go to work. Otherwise, I would have sat there, and I don't know how much longer for.
I definitely could have. Yeah, that would have happened. It's like bye. Yeah. I'm off.
Yeah, and Megan, if I ever go back to making geeky content, it'll be on my own channel or a new channel, and then I'd be a completely new setup. So I'm a long way off that, to be honest. So
you think you'd do like a green screen and have fancy stuff on the screen for you, dude?
Well, that's a bit much, to be honest.
Just paint walls green.
Saying that, I watched this fucking awesome video today. Libertarian Game of Thrones.
What? Oh no!
What?
Okay,
so
I need this. I need the link to this.
Send me a link of that.
Oh my, so good.
Hang on. You sent me earlier. You earlier sent me a 45-minute video, which was the weirdest shit I'd ever seen.
Oh, I've been aware of that guy's channel for a while. I just haven't paid attention to it.
Oh.
E-Hero Duelist sent it to me, and I was like, I know this fucker. And then he spent 45 minutes explaining how Marvel is racist and how geek culture is also racist. And if he calls them Negro geeks and they're paying to coon.
Oh my
If they
god!
want-
I laughed so hard. At that. Like,
Well-
you messaged me that, right? And about 2 minutes later, I got to that part and I couldn't stop laughing.
God forbid, people of color enjoy a comic.
How dare you? The audacity of enjoying a fucking comic.
You know, and what and as well, Black Panther as well. That's racist because they've got spears. You know, even
As
though
we all know, right?
even though
But
the movie
no one
300, they all
Africa-
have fucking spears and they're
Africa
all
would look
white.
like Wakanda, though.
Well, I mean, it's the latest version of that that joke that Chris Rock used to make, driving while black. Now it's reading while black. Except for instead of the cops coming after you, it's other black people.
You know, I was so tempted to begin doing a response video to it, but it's 45 minutes long.
Yeah, I might
Jesus.
take a part of it and work on there are clearly
Do a series. Just do a series.
4 or 5 really good parts in between all the meh. There's some really funny fucking parts scattered.
Oh, I know. I can call it Geek Cocoon.
There you go.
just get a few of yous, just cut it into chunks, and like 4 or 5 of yous just take a chunk each and do a little
okay.
series.
I'm not like
4 or 5. It's
Bane,
45 minutes long. That's like 10 videos
That's
worth. That's like 2
45
months worth of content.
It's 45 minutes wrong. Oh, fucking hell. It's long, isn't it, man?
Yeah, he's whinging about them like the Africans in Black Panther having spears, and it's because they have spears. It's racist, even though the movie 300, where it's 300 white guys, they all have spears. We that what?
There's a lot of fluff in what he says though, because he literally goes over points as well, and it's just
I know,
45 minutes is just pure like shiverish, but it's deranged. Like that guy has downs. Like
Played
He does.
No, do not be
they're in the
smirched.
modern age, and they obviously have the technology, but they're using sticks.
I kind of, if I was like Bane, who does very long videos in a very long video series, if I had that level of concentration, yeah, sure, I would. But no, that's not happening. I'm not doing a 10-part video series on some dumb cunt.
I'm sure I could do a half an hour, 20-minute video on it. I could probably do that.
You say that, but it's going to end up being a 3 to 4 hour thing.
That was the point of the joke. Never mind.
I said that
Oh,
was
fuck you.
the joke.
Fuck you.
I didn't realize that was a joke. Oh my
Jesus Christ.
fuck you. I can take a joke. I'm not charming 998, okay?
Wait, did you actually watch that? Did you watch that when he said that?
I've seen the bit where he spugged out on was it Valia's stream? That was,
It was on a Wizard of Cause's stream for
was it? Right.
Thank you.
Sorry, it was on Failure. He spugged out on that. Was
Yeah,
funny.
I put that on my channel. I think Failure put it on his. Well, I basically mirrored it off Failure. But my God, it's like I was in his like live chat today, but it got really bad there too, because it was like it just got to the point where like he was just like shut up, cock.
But he did a Q&A, and I asked him on his little Q&A how much money would have to be donated to Super Chat to get him to put on a Bashir shirt and go to a shitlord meetup.
No, because I actually said that to him today. I said I've got no problem with you apart from the fact that you can't take a joke really. And I said example 1, Dr. Bashir. And he was just like, and he just went, I can take a joke. That one's just not funny. That's it. Come on, man. Come on.
I changed the thumbnail on one of my streams with him, and I put his head on a Bashir shirt. And he simply told me it was a shit thumbnail. I'll pull it up. It's not actually a good thumbnail at all.
I have this plan because I have been thinking of doing this for a while because I've already pissed him off anyway. And there's this thing. Someone sent me a clip of like, do you know in Game of Thrones where the same actor who plays Doctor.
That's a shit thumbnail, by the way.
That
was amazing.
It's okay.
Hey.
I mean, here's my thing. everyone who can't take a joke is like, "Oh no, it just wasn't funny." Literally, the response every time someone takes a joke seriously.
Guys, if I can get this up for you, this is the main image that I was sent the first time. I was like, "Holy shit!" It is, and I said this to him. I was like, "Dude, you need to like." I said because someone sent me this. There's a clip from Game of Thrones where the same actor who plays Dr. Bashir is also in that, but he gets like killed by like 3 women who then take over his throne or whatever. And it's like, and I was like, dude, why don't you just take that and be like, no, feminism, and just like do a voiceover to it? Like, it'd be fucking hilarious. And he was just like, no, it's not funny. It's just not funny, that joke. And he hates the fact that he looks so much like him. And it's like, come on, dude, it's so funny.
What I like is that he's never like openly said to like Undoomed, who started this? Fuck you, Undoomed.
You know,
his fault.
I really think that he's so sensitive about it because that's his dad.
Oh god, he's gonna see this. He's gonna get really fucked up.
I don't know.
This is how he comes to hate me, because he and I were on friendly terms on Twitter as of like last week, and then he saw. I think he liked that I liked Cog's video where Failure roasts him for half an hour. And he liked that, and then I was kind of like, oh, that is not a I like that. Like, that's a I noticed you, bitch. Like,
yeah. It's one of those, like, it's because I've said to people, I've said to everyone, like, obviously he was drunk in that stream, but it's just like, because I've just said to him, I said, I know, but it's like, you can at least say to Failure, sorry for being a dick when I was drunk or something. It's the fact that you haven't, and you kept this grudge for 3 months. I tried to explain to him in his chat today, and he was just like, I didn't hold on to that grudge for 3 months. I brought it up as a joke, and I was just like, it really sounded like you'd held on to that for months, dude. Like that live stream that he missed. Come on,
he just needs to fucking embrace it, man. Honestly, he's been more like me. You know, I realised that I look like an obese Down syndrome version of Vin Diesel. It's fine.
Hey, you know what? You know what, Downey Diesel? We love you.
Hey, it's not Daddy Diesel. It's Daddy Downey Diesel.
Sorry. Can we please?
I am never unseen this.
It's Daddy Downey Diesel, the irate.
Can we please get Irate Bear a pair of like Chronicle of Riddick goggles? Can we just get him some of those goggles?
And a helmet.
That'd be awesome.
No. You've got to make his eyes look like they're drunk or like they actually.
And you know what we need to do? We need to mock up that scene from the Chronicles of Riddick. I hope you're not afraid of the Downs.
I hope you're not afraid of the Downs.
I feel like that could be a very easy to make meme one.
Yes.
I want the Riddick glasses, but I also want a very special little boy helmet as well to put on.
That would really
Better
make
yet,
for me
make that
forever.
helmet the last Witch Hunter that Vin Diesel started out wearing.
Oh my god, you could call it the Chronicles of Ridowns. Just with the helmet on top of your head that just says Ridowns on it.
This is how you take a joke.
Oh dear.
A bicycle helmet would just do.
Yeah, a bicycle helmet, the goggles, the Riddick goggles, and
My channel would get shut down faster than take downs. My creator
apparently they're called Jaffa helmets. I gotta look this up.
Hey everyone, it's Irate Downs. We got some silly feminists.
That's the exact response every internet feminist should receive.
Hey Kevin Logan, and they say I'm retarded.
How would they respond to that? How would they respond to that? How would they do that? Just go, you what? Wait, if you actually made a completely different channel, a completely like satirical channel, oh god.
Why are we giving him ideas for more new channels?
No. If I rate them,
I would actually like to see that.
I was going to say, Cog, don't feed the bear.
If Bear did a mockery version on a parody channel and he did it to Christy Winters, he'll get like a freaking essay from Christy Winters about bearing.
Oh, of course. Oh, you know what? It'd just be Downsy bearing. Downsy bearing.
Yeah.
I mean, there was Panda bearing, and he was just cringy and gross. But imagine Downy bearing.
Oh God, does that still exist?
So cold. What's going on is wrong.
I don't think Bear do an Australian accent with Down syndrome.
Well, I mean, I think you'd get an Oscar if you could do.
Mate. What, mate?
I'm a fucking bearing. Oh, that's just slow down Australia. I need to do
what
a
you can do.
Bear video. Yeah, I need to do a Lord Bear. I've not done one in a while.
Yeah, you got to keep that going.
I know. I do need to keep it going. I might do one tomorrow. I don't know. I need to get a monocle and a fucking top hat.
They're not hard to come by.
Wait, y'all
That's
don't
only
have
my
monocles and top hats?
I do
off eBay.
not possess a monocle and a top hat.
Oh no! You know what you should do, right? You can get decent monocles on eBay, but get a instead of a regular top hat. I've got one of these during St. Patrick's Day in my old uni. They were giving out for those who drank 4 pints of Guinness in a row. They gave out top hats in the shape of shamrocks and a pint of Guinness.
Oh, blasted word!
That is pure class. That is clearly not something some chav wears.
Oh, there's one here for 99p.
Victory is yours. Is it from China?
It's from wonderlandparty.co.uk. Probably made in China.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's really high quality.
I would love that. You sat there with your top hat and your monocle, but wearing like a fucking super like Burberry shirt or something, like, proper capped out from the neck down. Okay, it was a sovereign on your fucking little finger.
I should try to get a Burberry fucking top hat. That'd be quality.
Okay. So, Omegon, you just got one of the best comments I've seen in the chat. Robert Como said, "Fun fact: Omegon is what happens when Cookie Monster and Grover fuck while watching tentacle porn and eating Sammys."
Boy.
Oh, dear.
And to that, there's only one response: giggity.
Can confirm.
That's the American way of saying moist.
I'm okay with it.
Oh god, they've got a pipe as well, a gentleman's wooden pipe.
Oh no!
Oh
don't
god,
you have one already?
I need all these things.
I have a pipe. I don't. I've got to give it. I never.
Okay, Irate Bear, you're probably gonna hate me after I send you this link, but you're gonna love me.
Oh
too.
no, Bear. Instead of a really nice pipe, you must also like get it all Burberry'd up.
Well, you're not going to get.
Burberry pipe.
So
I'll have to. What I'll do is I'll buy some Bargainbury hats, right? And then I'll cut them up and then stick them on. Let me see. I've got a smoking jacket, adult fancy dress costume. That'll fucking do.
Let's just go with Halloween. Yeah.
So Bear, I need you to promise me to never go to this website while drunk because you will regret it immediately.
I don't know. Should I get the smoking jacket one? Or... oh god, there's even a British Army Foreign Service tropical pith.
Mate, you only need the monocle top hat and a Burberry shirt, sovereign and some heavy.
I can go actually hunting for SJW.
Some really chavvy tattoos, like transfers you can stick to your neck.
Yeah,
like Essex is life, yo.
This is my homies. Do you think Lord Bear should have a combat history and wear medals as well?
I think yes. I think that he should have like World War I combat medals.
They stole from someone who served.
Because I mean, it's just the Lord Bear voice just really works for the Great War.
I think you should actually have it as it's been passed down from like it's just like he just wears them, but they've been passed down.
Oh, I know what I'm gonna get actually. I'm gonna send you the links. I don't want to give it away. I'll put it in the sidebar of the Google Hangout.
I like the link that Ras put in the side. This is why I'm broke.com.
Like I said, I trust you to not drink, and this is why I'm broke.com. Don't do it.
Well,
don't do it. Don't do it. Collections agencies don't fuck around.
I see. Jesus, the fuck is that?
Do it.
Ultra
Okay.
telephoto zoom lens. That thing's a fucking.
You found that, did you?
Jesus.
Oh, the thing is, there are things in this that I want. Like the rock climbing treadmill that I know I'm too lazy to ever use.
It's like, okay, they've got a Nerf sniper rifle on this. This is why I'm broke.com. I've got a Nerf sniper rifle. Mine costs like 50 quid. This is nearly £500. Fuck
it's a discontinued model of the one that they're selling. That because I did look into it.
Oh god, they've got a dog Star Wars 8080 dog costume.
It's actually the very one I've got. It's the long strike, and I can't believe it's worth that much. If I knew that, I'd put it in its packaging and sell the fucker.
Or
How the giant toddler on?
the bulletproof suit for $20,000.
Jesus.
Oh, is that all?
Right?
My ex-wife's wedding dress. And it's a guy with a rifle hunting in the woods whilst wearing a wedding dress.
It may be bulletproof, but can it survive my cat sticking the fucker's claws in my shoulder?
The holy.
Let's see if it's douchebag cat proof.
Yeah.
Coloring book.
It does not appear to have been rated against douchebag cats. So, I mean, there was a recommended link why you should have a dog instead. So you may want to peruse that.
Cog, what is going on in the chat?
Have you guys not seen the Dragon Sex calendar?
Oh God, no.
Oh dear God.
I'm scared.
Guys, I'm gonna have to go because I need a massive shit.
Thank you for telling me.
Yeah. So thank you very much for having me, Omegon, darling, and the rest of you. Have a very nice evening.
See you later.
Enjoy your shit, dude.
See ya.
Bye.
So, Cog, apparently Robert's your father?
Yeah, I think something like that, yeah.
So, someone should tweet out that he had to take a shit to CNN because then they could at least roll out a real story.
Oh my God. That'd be good. I'm doing that.
To be fair, I mean, they've even got the headline there, isn't it? Like, does an irate bear shit in the woods?
The question at 10. It's like the answer to that question at 10.
I just add, Charming Man just tweeted out something. Not a single one of his videos are there anymore, and it's related to Spino's channel. There are no videos there.
Yeah. I'm looking at this right now. It looks like it's just mirrors.
It might be that he's going to wait for a while before he comes back to making videos. Either that or he's decided that his activism
putting out
will
a
be
bunch of
route.
bollocks mirrors.
What the fuck?
Like, some of these have been proven as full bollocks.
Yeah, I'm not going to read into that too much. I would assume that either he's taking too much abuse and he's taking time away, or he's just given up. Or he's going to come back in a few months and do whatever.
Probably a combination thereof.
I mean, here's the thing that I think was going to happen with Spino. His YouTube channel is going to be like Kraut's Twitter account. It'll be gone for a little while, then it'll be back.
Mm-hmm.
He'll miss it too much to not come back.
Mm-hmm.
Kraut has a Twitter?
Yeah.
Yeah, he keeps losing. He keeps losing, having them taken away, and then he comes back.
Yeah, say if you
Whereas
follow him
Spino,
on Minds, then you'll be among the first to know that he has a new Twitter.
Yeah, he normally just he'll just follow me and I'll notice it straight away because he doesn't exactly. He's not very good at the whole being discreet with the name. mean, it still says Kraut. It's not like Cog, who had to get really fucking creative.
Yeah, how many accounts? There are like 4 cognitive accounts following me for some reason.
It's like 5 or so. I think that's 5 or something like that. That's my 5th account.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna make a group for them and just call them the Cognitive Army.
Only one active member. The rest are just locked out.
Although I had an idea. I don't know how this connection happened in my head, so good luck trying to follow this train of thought. But
wait, there's thought.
Cognitively, yes. And that pun.
Nice.
You should feel
I'm
ashamed
not
for
even.
that.
I'm not even proud of that.
Nice.
But anyway, I was thought about doing a parody song of Smooth Criminal and call it Thought Criminal, and it basically be themed around the whole Sargon Anita thing.
That'd be amazing.
Kind of like the Sargon song that Rucka just did. Which, if you haven't seen that, as soon as the stream's over, you should all watch that. It's actually it's one of his best done videos as far as the actual quality musically of the song.
He does.
Yeah, I'll just not only because you recommended it.
Edgy.
See, and this is why I call you a Sphinx Club. Because you're just so damn edgy.
So
Too much edge. Can't handle it.
You can subscribe to his whole channel, but you'll only need the edge.
That should be in like a channel trailer or something.
Well, I mean, Hal could put it in his channel trailer, but no one would watch it.
nobody watches my shit now, so what do I have to lose?
Joke. That's the joke.
Don't say.
You know, we can just fuck already.
Well, I mean, I can't
I'm game.
drive, and he doesn't know where I live.
It's okay. We can work it out. So I'm, finished.
Besides, if Schmeckel finds out I'm cheating on him, I'm in deep shit.
Do you want Shekel or Slash?
Budget slash. So technically, yes.
Budget. Oh yeah, it's budget slash. That's right.
Yep.
It really is. It's amazing. Let's see.
Wait a minute. Why is Mim calling me Wraith?
I don't know, but I think Megan should buy one of his sister's dogs, that AT outfit for dogs off that website.
Fuck no.
Yes.
You sound like you might be drinking. Are you not listening? Did you not pay attention to the rule? Friends don't let friends drink and eShop, especially on this website. Like, there's a Super Mario Bros. Fidget spinner. I'm not joking.
Why?
What?
Just to make you hate humanity slightly.
Please, and then tell someone to aim it in the direction of their wrist.
Did you see the Razer Swastika fidget spinner? Like someone sent me an image to that on Facebook, so I screen cap it, put it on Twitter. It's like, well, the Darwin Awards are off to an interesting start.
Wow.
I heard Beth messaging in the chat from taking a shit.
Yeah, he is. I'm having a wonderful.
Probably.
Unbelievable.
I'm having a wonderful poo.
Just don't know how to respond to that. Like he's sitting there humming to himself, "Oh, I must inform the chat. I'm having a jolly good shit."
Oh, I want to know, did any peanuts get through any sweet corn? Come on, guy.
I know one.
Survivors. Any survivors? Come on. Down in detail, man.
Tell me about your digestive system.
I want to down in that brown, man. Come on, tell me.
Yeah, do that.
I hope he didn't just message. I hope he didn't just message to just go, I'm taking a lovely poo, and then he just put his phone away.
You're You see through a little surfing, and he's like, "Nah, I must now tell them."
Well,
Back to
since
myself
he
and my porn.
since he left the hangout before I made the joke, I figured I'd throw it in the chat.
I'm scared.
Fuck's sake!
I say,
Start to announce the arrival of a large
scats porn video.
Yeah. Oh, disturbing. Very disturbing. And I don't know what to do now.
It's just, nope.
No.
It's nope o'clock. That's what we do now.
Yeah. Well, I could end this here if that's.
I'll be honest with you. The only thing I can hear right now in my head, thanks to fucking Irate Bear, is this. That's all I can hear. That's all I can fucking hear now. Thanks, Irate Bear.
Oh, so
coming out your ass.
So I think Olenska nailed it. Tonight on CNN, will Irate Bear's healthy bowel movement lead to World War III? Tonight on Twitter.
Oh dear. I don't like. I'm not entirely sure how comfortable I am with the idea that now the stream's being devoted to his bowel movement. He's so proud of it.
This is how you know we're running out of ideas to talk about.
Well, it has been going for 2 hours.
That's how we talk about cogdoms, which are apparently my new brand of condom.
Cogdoms.
Dude, if you can get the cogs to move while someone's, I mean, that could be great.
That could be painful. Some people might like that.
My first thought went to the pain that would be involved.
Ribbed cogs for her pleasure.
I was going to say, rotary ribbed cogs for no one's pleasure.
You could do one that's flavored like pineapple and anchovy for no one's pleasure.
No.
Oh.
Yes, Steve.
Cogdoms.
That's more a little homage to Cog doing a pizza.
Oh god, do you know I actually had a physical memory then, like my body felt like eating slightly.
It was worth it. I watched you eating that dribbling and I was laughing so much. I thought you were going to violently throw up in the box.
I tried, man. I tried to swallow it. It's fucking rank. Oh.
I'm not surprised you had issues swallowing.
Oh. I know, I spat. What a little bitch.
You know, I'm going to be honest. I'm kind of surprised Cog does have swallowing issues.
Oh my!
Oh, how? Come on, you can swallow a watermelon. What are you laughing at?
I'm not laughing. I'm interested.
Oh shit!
And that's a lovely silence. Nice little bit of
Nice.
sound there.
For the week.
Well, I mean, I don't know what you guys were doing, but Hal and I were playing Gay Chicken.
I mean,
Oh my gosh.
Spoon.
I don't want to know why. I don't. Please don't clarify.
So clarify what?
Why I read
But I
Ben
read
needs a spoon.
We don't want to know.
Fucking hell!
Did he try to shove a love egg up there? I hope he didn't.
No. So here's what happened. He lost an anal bead. Short version.
wait, what?
7 went in, 6 came out. Although what's worse is when 7 go in and 8 come out.
I mean, is that really worse or better?
It feels better, but you should definitely see a physician.
Yeah, you want to be very concerned with what that 8th one actually is.
It's one of those, like, that in part I'm being generous thinking that he's using the spoon to pry it out of his ass, but then the other side of me thinking, is there enough sweet corn and nuts in there that he might just be wanting to chow down?
Oh.
That's why I didn't want clarification, Cog.
Oh, more clarification.
Sorry, my brain went there. Had to. Sorry.
Oh, I feel slightly sick now.
It's like, I didn't want to know, and Hal's like, just a little more. Daddy's almost there.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Just a minute, Lauren. You love this.
No, that was just a step too far. Animal porn and Japanese shit-eating porn. I draw the line like there too. I'm just like, nope. Just
I'm so glad
no.
it's anime shit-eating and not like tentacle porn, because I feel like you'd be attacking me personally.
Oh no, this is worse though, because this wasn't even like animation. This was just words and your own imagination. Oof. That must have been terrible.
No, animal porn, not anime porn. Animal.
Oh, animal porn. Sorry.
Animal porn, Japanese shit eating is just the nope. Nope. The nope line.
Yeah,
I think you're very bigoted, and you need to broaden your horizons and accept other fetishes.
Oh.
I was gonna say, are you kidding me? Like, her just saying that, I was already ordering tickets onto the Nope train.
I'm just sat here now thinking, do you know when I did all that little thing then and did the description? Did you think that Irate Bear was Japanese then? Okay, I mean, he was.
You know what?
Own feces.
You know what? I really did.
Really?
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 Absolutely.
I suppose any shit-eating porn, really. It's just I just happened to watch Japanese shit-eating porn. That's where
I was gonna say.
Just
I was gonna say, it's like so Japanese is across the line, but German, you're like, no, man.
Cross this. I think this is a story within itself.
Yeah,
I know this maybe bringing back
oh, too many.
You're watching porn, you walked away for a second and it loaded another porn, you were like, oh my god, what did I do? I left it open. Why?
Why not?
Okay, so I read something wrong on this website and I thought they were selling weapons. It says diffusable bomb alarm clock. It says the diffusable bomb is a fully functional alarm clock, and my mind read fully functional bomb with this news button, and I was just like, could you imagine? Like, there's a bomb set up in the movie, and the criminal is like, so which is it, the red or the green? And the hero's just like sweating, snooze button.
If you don't hit the right button, you blow up.
But you can imagine this like snooze. It's like, your detonation will begin in 5 minutes. Your detonation will begin in 5 minutes. So you just have to have someone babysit that for the rest of eternity.
Or you could turn off the alarm.
Thanks for killing the joke, Hal. I'm proud of you.
I do think that would be the worst alarm clock, though, if you had to wake up and literally defuse a bomb in the morning to get before you go.
No, the worst is the one that runs away. There's one that runs away when the alarm goes off. Like, it's a little ball thing, and it like rolls away and shit. And it's like motorized.
We actually have one of those, and it works great.
Oh god, no! I'd just be like, "Oh fuck you!" I think I'd break it like the first day.
We did.
It would just be broken. Fucking hell! Or is it like
a sharp object and stab the cunt?
Yeah, I was gonna say, Cog side chat in the Hangout. It's a real thing.
I just got those instances where I wish I hadn't.
Oh, I get that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
As offensive as it
Now, could you imagine if you had that alarm clock and you break your leg and you forget to turn the daily alarm off on it before you could get back from the hospital?
Oh god. Oh,
Hey, don't worry about the neighbors complaining.
I mean, how long would it be until you basically just like took its wheels off and just watch it in the morning, like the motor's going. You're like, yeah, you can't no wheels anymore, do you?
Well, I mean, well, Cog. Now we know that it doubles as a vibrator. You just slide a dildo on it. Zzz!
That's a waste.
What are these flying? They've got flying alarm clocks as well. What the fuck? Like, just flies out your window. Oh shit!
How about you just go to bed at a reasonable hour? Oh wait, we have the internet. No one does that.
If it flies, you could try and get it into someone else's window and try and shut their window.
Oh.
Fuck you.
You ever think these people that make these kind of alarm clocks are just straight up masochists?
No, they're sadists. They don't use them.
Yeah, but necessity is the mother of invention, so maybe they did make it for themselves?
What on earth was going through their head when they were thinking this to begin with?
How
bad
bad
do
who
I
needs their
fuck
alarm
myself to
clock?
wake
They just
me
need
up?
to fly away.
Yeah. It stops me throwing them at walls, so if it flies away, there's the problem solved. Because I totally want that.
Oh wow. So there's an electric hot tub boat.
What?
That's pretty. That sounds cool.
That sounds like the dream.
You're like floating on the lake in a hot tub.
Okay, I'm up for it.
And like someone gets out of the lake, they're like shivering and covered in leeches, and you're sort of like,
Yeah. I wouldn't say no to that. That's pretty cool.
I mean, at that point, you'd have to have like the whole smoke weed every day thing going, just on a boombox. Every time someone glares at you, smoke weed every day, and you just.
If you're really lucky, you might be recommended underneath the Dr. Bashir DS9 shirt.
Oh no!
There you go, charming man. I still, honestly, if I ever go to a shitlord meetup and he's there, I will make sure to go to it with the shirt in my bag, and I will bundle the cunt into it. And I've seen him. He's short, he's skinny. That fucker is getting Star Trekked.
Oh god. Oh no.
And I will make him push
like
that
an
button. I'll make him
ending
activate the tricorder. I will fucking make him do it.
You need to take him out for like a stag do evening or something where everyone gets drunk and they just gang up on him, lock him to like a fucking lamppost, put the
You know
shit
what?
on him.
I will gaffer tape him to a lamppost in the uniform and leave the only thing exposed being the badge. Just so people can go up to him and try and call away his away team. Yeah,
Kinky.
Save him. Oh, right.
Oh, here's a book that every YouTuber should just get. If you get to 10,000 subscribers, instead of getting the all the jokes about the cork play button and stuff, the book How to Be a Person in the World. It's like so. Oh no, it's like so. Here's your silver play button, and we kind of figure you might not be able to do that whole real world thing very well. So here's this.
Brilliant.
Instant watermelon slicer. Oh my god.
That exists.
Wait, what?
Isn't it just like wire or something?
Are we just listening to your Amazon wish list? Like...
No. I hacked into Irate Bear's Amazon wish list.
Well, if you go far enough down, you'll see all the sex stuff he wants to buy himself, like his own French-made outfit that he'll wear because he looks great as a nurse, but he wants to branch out a bit.
Right at the top, though, you'll find the desk chair potty, which is obviously the first thing he's after. So he can just take a shit while doing.
He can't even get up, so he just unzips
Hey,
it.
I don't know what you're talking smack, man. That's the dream.
Apparently,
I said it was. It's just at the top of his list. It's as simple as that.
right
No
next to
negativity
a
at all.
spoon, poop spoon.
Well, I mean, it is the shit. Yeah. That happened.
That's part of that one.
No, not even my mother's proud of that one.
Oh, fuck it. All right. Well, I'm getting really tired, so I figure I might end this now if that's okay with you guys.
Have fun.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Did anyone want to shield themselves before I end this?
No.
Yeah. I've got
Hal
a-
sucks. I'm worse.
Go for it.
Tough. Fuck it. I'm ending this then.